Welcome to the Social Experiment, where we bring you bold perspectives. It is time to get raw and unfiltered.
Yo, what's up, man?
That's
Yo,
not fair, Max.
yo, I'm so angry right now. Like, I don't even want to take my glasses off because I'm just fucking irritated.
It's so not fair that you get to wear your glasses. I don't have any glasses in here.
Listen, you don't understand. Like, I had to fight with this thing to work. I'm like, damn, we take a little break and the whole shit just goes to hell. Had
Yeah.
to reestablish connections and all this other stuff. And then the camera wasn't working, which was weird. You know, I don't know. All this is telling me is I should be recording more, I guess.
That's a fact.
I mean, that's all I could really gather from that, because yeah, this shit's all fucked up. You know, people probably think we're not even coming on.
I know.
So I'm gonna have to turn into the share machine real quick. Put this thing everywhere so people can know that we are here.
We made it finally. We finally made it. It was a break, but we made it back. And now we're back. It's gonna be good.
Man, it's gonna be good once we get past this bullshit. That's all.
Once we get past what bullshit, Max?
The bullshit of this fucking app, man. That's what that pissed me off. But so how's it been for you, Nova? We're gonna take a breath.
Right,
I don't feel like wearing these fucking things today. Go ahead.
Oh, you were supposed to take an inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth.
You said what?
You were supposed to inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth.
Listen, I'm just ready to bust things up at this point.
I'm over here with my blanket in my lap. I was like, don't fall asleep, Nova. Don't fall asleep. Don't do it.
Word, while I'm sitting here fighting with this thing.
How have things been for me? Things have been beautiful. Things have been adventurous. Things have been comical. And there's a little bit of serious in there, but things have been going.
They've been going?
Yeah, today was a roller coaster of a day, let me tell you, because, you know, I spoke with you. I was at the car shop. These people took me for over $400 today.
Some people stay getting you.
You know? But then I went to, where did I go? I went to work. I went to teach. The semester has begun. And I had a really sweet letter or card that one of my old students sent for me.
Oh, no shit.
It was so sweet. It was handwritten. It was so like heartfelt. I definitely shed a few happy tears. And that made my day. Like, that made the whole day better.
Aw.
Yeah. So today feels good. It's busy. I feel like now, between now and the end of the semester, which is in December, like, I am on lockdown mode. Like, I'm coming out very, very like selectively, rarely, you know, like if people want to see me, they're gonna have to make the trip to Albany, because going down to the city, we've talked about that before, it cost me a whole airplane ticket, and I'm not doing it.
Word. Nah,
no
I feel
more.
you on that. I don't even want to talk about plane tickets. I got so many flights in my future, it's not even funny right now.
Same.
Like I mean, I'm just trying to see what these freaking flying miles is hitting for, because yeah, it's a whole thing. But anyway, we are gathered here today. What's up, Ty?
Yeah.
Hey, Jeep, what's up?
The loyal ones. Shout out to the loyal ones. I wish that there was more of us.
Listen, they are coming. I'm sending these messages out because everybody thought we was off till probably November, or not November till September.
Oh, I was gonna say gone till November.
Right? Nah, but they waking up. They waking up. We late. Remember, we was a half hour late, and it wasn't even.
I know.
It was a whole technical thing. I had to reconfigure everything. Like if you'd have seen me on the computer tearing through the keyboard, it was crazy. But I got everything set up. I had to reconfigure Facebook. Was fucking up. It's a whole thing. Like,
hey Mo, hey Robin, mingling. Okay, it's a party in the comments. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? All right, so check this out, right?
Oh goodness.
So so we're gonna talk some shit today because ladies, you know I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm looking at y'all. See, I ain't got my shades on. I was gonna wear them today too because I'm tired, but I'm not in the mood. So I love y'all ladies. But I'm gonna have to hit some of y'all with some truth today because there's some things that I'm just hearing. And it's not even necessarily just a me thing. It's something that I've just seen and hear when I talk to fellas overall. You know what I'm saying? So how you want to jump at this first? You want to come with the female perspective first, to be fair? Because you know I'm going to fry y'all.
So you know what I'm going to do, Max? Here's what I'm going to do, right? Let me sit up. Okay, let me put the camera back a little bit. Let me sit up because I think today is going to be like the verses. Like, it's going to be like Joe and Donnell Jones. And I'm going to be Joe. I'm going to be Joe who won the verses. Because you stay coming at the women. And you know what? As a woman, I got y'all back because we are dope. We hold a lot of things together. And we are tired of the rhetoric that it's all our fault. Why does everything have to be our fault? The whole world crumbles and it's a woman's fault.
Hold up. Who ever said that it was all y'all fault?
You, Max.
I never said that. Listen, you didn't hear my short video when I literally said that there's wrong on both sides. The difference tends to be who actually takes accountability versus who's the men, because a lot of times the men are getting all the accountability and the women are just, it's not me. I'm waiting for the not me's to show up in these comments so I can open my damn messages and show them how it is you.
Because y'all be inaccurate in your description. So y'all be complaining about stuff that is a whole different class of women, a whole different group of women. No, and that's why it's like, that doesn't belong to me.
No, it's women of all different classes that have this problem.
I'm talking about like group, not like class of like income, like class of woman.
You know what I'm saying? So see, Letitia's starting early, but this don't even apply to you. Not yet. We give you some time.
Thank you.
But here's the thing.
Hey, Lynn.
I'm gonna start off with saying this because I have been asked this question many times. Like, Max, why do you date vanilla women when you're like definitely a lifestyle guy? Like, you embody that shit on a serious level. So why is it that you seem to end up dating a lot of women who are vanilla more often than not? And I will just say, from what I've heard, I hear that now. What I hear from the women, I'm gonna start with this. What I hear from the women is y'all want to be treated like ladies, just like a woman that's not in a lifestyle. You want them to, say, hey, let's link up, let's have a beverage, let's share a beverage, let's eat some food, or let's just hang out, go do something cute and fun. The only difference is we have the extra additive of we both on some bald-headed hoe shit. So if the vibes is vibing, we know how to end this night without all the vanilla shenanigans that ensue when going on vanilla dates. Now, first of all, I will speak as a man of privilege when I will say vanilla or not, it's not that hard for me to endure and enjoy. When it comes to getting some at the end of a date, it normally don't take me but a few dates to get something going if it isn't the first date anyway. But so that wouldn't be my motivating factor. But what I tend to see, and this is a theory that I have, I tend to see and hear a lot of times when men are trying to approach the ladies that way, they aren't as responsive. And this isn't a pick me thing, because I don't need nobody to pick me. I do all right. I'm good. Like, it's not about picking me. It's about if somebody's pursuing you, not chasing. They shouldn't have to chase you. But if somebody's pursuing you, they're reaching out, they're trying to develop a conversation. Because me, I know some people don't like small talk, but I'm sorry. Too many of y'all out here got brain damage. So I need some small talk to make sure your screws is tightened and your dogs is barking the right way. So if small talk's a problem, then sorry, you're just going to miss out on all of this. That's just the way it's going to be. And those like me, because I'm sorry, the only ones that want to run and hang out with a female and don't know a fucking thing about it, them motherfuckers is thirsty. I'd rather talk to something sexy and elegant wrapped in chocolate with an intelligent mind and a beautiful smile than to waste my time talking to something with a sparkly wrapper and everything inside is just horror.
I don't think small talk is the problem, though, Max. Small talk is not the problem. The problem is ongoing, hi, GM, how are you? What are you doing? It's like, okay, where do we get beyond that? Because there's a billion people in my inbox saying the same thing. And so if you tell me you want to get to know me, then come on, let's figure out how we're going to get to know each other. Ask me some questions. Let's talk about it. Let's do a FaceTime, right? Like, but you constantly inboxing, and it's not you. And I think that's the issue, is like a person who is like you is different than the majority of what's in the inbox, right? The way you can show your inbox, I can show my inbox, and it's boring. It's dull. It's like, how many times? Right? The way you can show your inbox. So it's just I think that's what it is. And so a woman like me who is also busy, right? Like I just said, you're not really going to catch me outside until December. Is like, all right, I'm good. Now I need you to do something to stand out, because there's 50 other people saying GM to me or have a good day, beautiful.
Let me ask you an intelligent question though. How many people, like, understand this? A woman likes a successful man, a man that's powerful, a man that has something going on for himself, correct?
Sure.
We know you feel that way because I have literally heard your standard. We ain't gonna get into that conversation today, but you know what you've been saying.
Yes.
So all of that being said, you cannot tell me that if you understand that you like a person that's successful, that's doing their thing, that person is busy. So understand a person is busy. When you have their attention, you have to engage. If every time you're hitting them up, it's taking you 3, 4, 5 hours to respond, you never have any real conversations. How serious should I take that female?
So here's the thing. If you're busy, I'm also busy, right? So if somebody hit me up today, say somebody hit me up today at 1:00, you're not going to get a response from me until 5:00, because I'm in class from 1 to 2:30. And then I have appointments from 3 to 4, 4 to 5. And then I have a 15-minute break at 5. I'm going to hit you back at 5. If you can't handle that, then you know what I mean? Like, I think it has to be reciprocal. Like, I'm patient, just like you should be patient. I do have a playmate who is very busy. does his own thing, and he'll say, "Hey, sweetie, give me a call when you get a minute," and I'll give him a call. If he doesn't answer, then we'll just play phone tag. But we don't play phone tag often because our time is respected. So if I call him at 5 o'clock, he's like, "Hey, babe, just wanted to let you know such and such, such. Let's get to the point of the matter, and then we'll have a deep conversation, when we both have more time." So it has to be reciprocal. It's not just one way.
Of course. And I have no problem with that because I am a lover of conversations. You want to turn me on, you got to stimulate my mind to a certain degree. Like, that's how I function. But the problem is listen, and I am super busy. There are people that I need to hit back now that I haven't had a chance to, and definitely am going to. But my whole point is that at the very least, I say something. Hey, my bad, I'm a little busy, blah, blah, blah. But when I see a pattern, like when I see a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and almost every time because get them on the phone is like a Christmas miracle. So you send in a message or a voice note, which I'm good for voice notes. And it takes like forever for the responses to occur. That's a serious problem in their ability to communicate. And my thing is, and I'm going to say this, especially in the New York region, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to zero in on the New York region. Because let me tell you something. Maybe it's because in New York, Nova, your phone setup is all fucking wonky right now.
Sorry about that.
Listen, look at your nudes later.
It's not a nude.
Okay? We can't do that right now. See, if you had the phone over here, you'd be able to multitask, but you can't do it.
I don't know how to put the phone on D&D.
Swipe down. Is it a Android?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, swipe down. You'll see it in that drop down window there.
Okay.
But let me tell you something. I think now I'm going to use this as a devil's advocate theory for New York. Reason why I'm saying that is I've been to a lot of states. I know women in a lot of states that I've dated and whatever else. And the fact that their message to response ratio is so much faster. Women with multiple children, women with all types of other things going on, women running businesses, but they're somewhere else other than New York. Their response time tends to be better typically. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. I have had the same experience. I often say that my husband is down south because whenever I'm south of the border, the experience is much different than when I'm home. So there's definitely a New York difference. No, go ahead.
Yeah, like I just feel like those women are more attentive to detail, more attentive to your needs. Like when I think of how I've dated women in New York, now me, I ain't afraid to get on a plane. I love flying. I just got off of one.
Right.
Let me tell you something. The treatment is just a different level. And the thing is, see, listen, I'm going to need you to focus. I know you see what Lems is talking about.
I'm listening to you, Max. You just keep on talking.
You think I don't know what's going on over there? I see everything.
I'm listening to you, Max.
The big old cheese smile. Love your smile, by the way. It's adorable.
Thank
but
you.
Right now, is you are lighting up our screen with that smile. But we're going to need you to listen, bro. Whoever you is, stop playing your thing in front of her right now so we can finish this show. I want to go and eat. You know
I wish there was somebody here right now.
Listen. Anyway. So the whole thing is that now prove me wrong if you can. I don't think you can. But if you think you can, feel free to prove me wrong. Because I can go here, for example, like I said, I don't just talk shit. I'm not just a club president. I'm also a client. You can roll your eyes, Ming Ling, but I could talk about you too.
That's right, Ming.
No, she better not start talking. Because if she start talking, I'm going to start talking. We going to all be talking.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't start with me today. I told you I don't hold nothing back.
Sorry,
Let me
got your
say,
back.
let me see. I scroll down. I look at these three here. Hit me up. I didn't ask them to hit me up. They hit me up. First, they hit me up asking for service because, you know, I provide the massage. No, not like that. I provide the massage therapy service. So they hit me up on that shit. Was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, you know, cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Then they come at me, oh no, well, you know, I want to talk to you, whatever. All right. I roll my eyes, I entertain it, but I in the back of my mind, I'm kind of like, I know she ain't gonna go nowhere. But I try to initiate conversations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 646, 914, 917. You know what all three of those area codes have to do with each other?
What?
They all New York. Each of these conversations is almost a week old, with me saying the last thing that was said within them. Oh, and 929, excuse me.
Okay. All right. Got you.
Roll your eyes, Ming. I don't care. You still cute though. But roll your eyes. But my whole thing is that I ain't got time for that. And when I made my announcement that I was picking and choosing where my energy was being directed, hey, listen, I'm a therapist too, baby. We could dance all night. We could put you on live and you could go and you could come on here and rock out and sing your song. I ain't afraid to add you to this. I'll fucking send you the link.
Okay, licensed social worker hat. Come on, Ming.
Listen, come on. Listen, we'll do this like fucking Price is Right. Come on down. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so my whole thing is that because you see, the moment I start getting accountable and whatever, them girls start walking away that don't want me to say nothing. Because I saw them on here and they jumped off. They jumped. I'm not bullshitting you. I told you I can see all the stats, so I know who's on here, who's not, and when somebody leaves. I see everything. I am literally omniscient when it comes to this shit. I can see it all. I have 4 screens.
Not Jesus.
I ain't call myself no Jesus. I'm real. Anyway, so here's the thing. I am one of those that is very much, I'll rather, like, think about this. How long does it take to fly down, let's say to like Georgia or Florida? Like 2 hours?
2 for me or 3 for me.
Right. Yours is tough. Jeep, everybody always says you're not messaging the right ones. You're right, because again, messaging the people that's in New York is the wrong ones.
I mean, Jeep doesn't live in New York, so she could say something, right?
Yeah, no, but Jeep doesn't apply to that because she's not in New York.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I can message Jeep, and the only time she don't respond to me fast is when she's fucking working her ass off like I am.
Yeah.
And like I said, I understand that, but also everybody always says it's the wrong ones. But when you got multiple guys saying that, I'm just speaking, I'm using myself as the example, but I'm not even the one that receives it the worst. I am speaking for multiple men that are saying this.
Where are the men, Max? Like, where are those men? Because
these men
I don't know
ever
like
want
that.
to go online because they scared to lose out on getting pussy. If they call it out, me, I don't give a fuck.
They're not scared to lose out. They're already not getting it because their game is whack.
Listen, it's not always somebody's game is whack. We gonna sit up here and act like they ain't some bobbleheaded ladies out this bitch.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that the conversations are whack.
And the thing is, that's because women have a lot of quantity, men have a lot. This is the fact. Men have better options, women have more options. But a lot of y'all options is WYD. Good morning, Ma. Grand Rising. What you doing? Where you at?
I don't mind a Grand Rising.
Listen. Keep your hotep shit to yourself. Listen. All I'ma say is all you gotta do is reciprocate the conversation. Because honestly, the reason why y'all have so much garbage in your inbox is y'all don't see the quality because it's over covered by all the WYD, you know, all the other shit. And then y'all get lazy scrolling through the inbox because I know it takes me a while to scroll through mine sometime. So then I can imagine what a woman's inbox is looking like. So I can imagine y'all are just missing out because you don't have the opportunity to see them beyond the bullshit.
Yeah, and that's why it's important for them to stand out. And so, you know, if I, like I said, I go through my inbox right now, and the first few messages are like, well, there's you. Then there's like group chats. Then there's someone like, oh yeah, you work late. What do you do? And it's like, oh, I don't want to talk to you right now. And then it's like, I real bond. What does that mean? Not talking to you anymore. And then someone, oh, can I add you to my group? No, thank you. I'm not a good group person. Like, get out of here.
It's nasty work. It's nasty work. And listen,
What's I real bond? What the heck does that mean? And so, did you not look at your message before you sent it? Like, thoughtfulness, intention, you know,
listen, the fact that I've literally seen shorties opt to link up with homosexual ass niggas rather than go out on date with real niggas. I've seen this, and it wasn't even me on this one. This was somebody else. Dude's legit. And he was trying to hit up. I seen the conversation, so I had the receipts. I can't show it because not mine to show. But
well, send them to my inbox.
Receipts. And dude was like, dude is now seeing some shorty out in West Virginia or some shit. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But he spends his time traveling there, so he ain't going. I don't know. The Albany and then the West Virginia, that could be a lot. But anyway, here's the thing. The thing is that in my personal opinion, I feel like some women are so used to trash that they don't recognize treasure when they see it. Because when you're inundated with so much overflow of garbage, sometimes you get lazy having to sift through it. It's kind of like when you used to live in a house where you live in New York, so you know this law. You live in a house, you got to sift out your recycle from your regular garbage.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very big fine they do if you don't do that shit living in a house. You move to a building like me, you ain't got to do that shit no more. You just stuff that shit in the bag. Now me, because I'm an environmental person, anybody that sees me has seen me with my bottles. Like I sort them out and I put them in there because there is a recycling bin. It's just most people don't use it. I'm just one of the nerds that still uses the shit. So I sort my shit out and I put it there. But the fact of the matter is that most people don't take the time and effort to sift through that. They don't understand that if you want quality, it takes effort. You're not going to get something from nothing. A lot of times I listen to women talking about wanting a soft life and wanting this, wanting that. You don't understand what it takes to have that life. That shit don't happen just because you bat your eyelashes and jiggle your booty cheeks. Like, that's not how that works.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you got to build with that man. Because let me tell you something. You think I'm going to be with somebody that wasn't with me shooting in the gym?
Right.
Oh, you going to come along when it's all good and think I'll fuck you. I'll smash. I ain't going to front. I'll bust that ass wide open, make you come so many times you drooling on yourself, then I will leave you there. Like, y'all don't understand. I'm actually fairly a nice guy in most cases. And I give everybody a clean slate. I never treat one woman one way based on how another woman acted. I'm always fair.
Yeah.
Because I don't like that shit. So I don't do things that I don't like. But if every time I'm responding to you, it's taking 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 days for a response.
Yeah.
I get it if it happens sometimes. I do it sometimes because I lose track. Like my birthday, I had so many messages on my phone. There's people messages that I still ain't seen that I just found today.
Yeah.
because I really wasn't paying attention to my phone over the weekend. I was just enjoying myself. You see, I didn't even have any pictures. I was in a whole other city. I didn't even mention much of where I was or what I was doing or anything, just because I just wanted a master reset and to get out of New York, because New York could be very stressful to be in.
Yes.
And then welcome back to New York. I get a parking ticket today.
Can I also voice this thing though? As an Albany lady, right? It's clear everyone knows I'm in Albany. I'm 2.5, 3 hours away, depending on the borough. I am also annoyed with when you coming back down to the city. When you coming back down to the city. Like, it's cheaper and more convenient for you to come to Albany. And so moving forward, I don't know how I'm going to handle it, but it's going to be a very rigid response because I'm not. I'm not doing it. Like, I do have, a playmate or two who will venture up here and they get my utmost respect and attention. But the ones who, when you come back, will hit me up when you come back to this, I'm not ever hitting you up again. Like, you might see me at an event, maybe, because, like I said, that's going to be seldom. But that's another pet peeve of mine, too. Let me know when you come back down to the city. Why don't you come back? No, and especially the ones who don't have a place for me to stay when I come down there. Calm down, Nova. Calm down. So, yeah.
With them homosexual niggas, huh?
No, I'm not. I'm not at all.
See, I'm looking right at you. I'm looking right at you.
No, I'm not. That's why I'm not
getting. They ain't got nowhere for you. Why they ain't got nowhere for you to stay when you pulling up?
I don't know why they don't. That's not my responsibility.
What do you mean? You don't know? If you don't know, then guess what?
Because the conversation,
something now right there.
That's what I'm saying. So the conversation goes like, hey, I think you're beautiful. Where are you located? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm in Albany. Okay, well, when you coming down to the city?
I like this question. I'm going to answer that in a minute, Veronica. Damn, that's a nice profile pic, too.
Oh,
anyway.
See.
You can't see it. It's on YouTube. Okay. Hold up, but let me say this.
I'm listening.
To respond to Tahi's comment, the reason why I have not left New York yet is because I love my son, and he is in one of the best science schools in the city, one of the top ranked ones in the country, and he wants to be a computer technician of some kind. He's still, I think he wants to be a programming engineer or whatever. But the whole thing is that because of that, I am stuck here for now because he needs me. Once he go to college, well, she got one more motherfucking year. I'm already looking at property down south. How about that? Because the amount I'm paying for here, I could have a motherfucking castle.
That's a fact.
So trust me, I'll be back to New York to see my people out here because I love a lot of y'all. I love me some Lems. I love me some Doc Izzy. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I love a lot of y'all on here. You know what I'm saying? I just called out a couple of names, but my whole thing is...
And you didn't call out my name. Excuse me.
Nova, you know what it is already. You know I love your ass. You're right here.
Okay. All right.
Light skin ass acting motherfuckers. Anyway, I want to get back to that question in a second, though, because that was a good question. But to answer y'all about why I'm here.
That's why. Your baby.
You know what I'm saying? But here we go. She had, oh, shit. Well, this question came in, so we'll let this one go up first.
Okay.
Since Letitia asked this, she asked Letitia asked you this. So Nova, what do you think about the men that send XXX pics to grab your attention, but get mad when you don't give them attention that they want?
I don't think about them at all. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. It's like, okay, if that's what you want, that's not the kind of timing I'm on. I don't think about them at all. That's how it is. I don't respond to them. I leave them unread. I intentionally open the message so that I can see it and they can see that I've seen it, and I don't respond.
Damn.
Emotional, damn it.
That's how that goes. Shit. Don't think about them at all. Well, all right. And we're moving on from that comment. We're going to slide on over to this one. Shit. I don't even listen, man. I'll never send an unsolicited pic to somebody. Let's get to this one. This is a good question here. Is that what if what you thought was treasure turned to trash and you move caution for future? Now, for me, I think you can see it now that I put it up on the screen, Nova. So you can see the profile picture. Ain't that a lovely little smile?
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, so what I would say is every dating opportunity is a risk. Every time you gamble, anytime you interact, anytime you open yourself to somebody, even for friendship, you are taking a chance that it could blow up in your face. Life is about gambles because you gain nothing if you risk nothing. That is one of the realest shits ever, is that you never get anything if you're afraid to come outside. So that would be my answer. Go ahead.
Okay, so I would say cautious is good. Boundaries are good. You want to be more aware of the red flags because a lot of times we like run into love. And I think a lot of us have had that experience where we ran into love and then we got smacked by a wall. And so now it's important to put your hands out there first, like put some feelers out there first and, be aware of the red flags, take your time. You don't have to rush. If it's good, it'll be good consistently. So there's nothing wrong with taking your time and being cautious as long as you're not treating someone like someone else that you experience, because that's not fair.
Exactly. Like with me, I feel like, I don't know about you, Nova, but I kind of am one of those. I feel like this is why I like my small talk. Because that allows me to filter out a lot of shit. Somebody that has the patience to have the small talk with me. Now, granted, yes, linking up and all that stuff, that's cool. That's cute. And listen, if there's time for it, then great. I'll say another thing too. I fuck with those that think about me. Like, also, and this is something, ladies, this is for y'all too. If you're always the one initiating the contact and they never initiate, I understand you might do it more than them. Like, for example, a lot of people are up before me because of the way my schedule works right now. So y'all might hit me first. But my whole thing is at the end of the day, if you're always the one initiating the contact, you got to start asking if they feeling you like you feeling them. Because
That's
you want somebody that's going to be interested in you. Because contrary to what this title says, lifestyle material and relationship material, honestly, I think if you're a lifestyle individual, your woman should at least be lifestyle friendly. They don't have to be in it and doing all the things and blah, blah, blah. They could maybe just be like, I'll come to you with something and see what your world is like, see how it is, and blah, 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 blah. They should at least, and this goes for you ladies too, if you meeting a guy and you doing the vanilla thing, if they are doing anything that is trying to change you, male or female, they met you like this. You told them before they got involved who you was. If they trying to change you from who you are, drop them now, drop them fast. Nova, God damn it, if you don't see where the fuck they live, drop them now, drop them fast. Because I've heard of girls that have literally relocated their whole lives getting with niggas to find out that nigga got a bitch in his crib because it ain't even his house. How about that one?
Yeah, no thank you.
The only reason I don't say names is because I ain't got time to kick nobody ass. So it's the only reason. When you say, if you want to listen, I just tell you what I hear. And I tell you what happens, because I hear everything. I ain't gonna never air nobody laundry out. I ain't gonna say who, what, where, when, and why. I ain't gonna call the names. What I'm gonna say is, a lot of you women, and I'm gonna say this to you women, I love y'all for this, because some of y'all, and I'm gonna give y'all props, I'm gonna give y'all flowers for this. Y'all are way more understanding than us, because I'm fucking ruthless. If I don't like what I'm seeing and hearing, or I even think something smells funny, I'm not fucking with you. If you tell me you single, but you sitting up here boo loving, shenobbing, and talking and sharing special little 143s and shit and all of that, and then looking at me and then thinking I'm gonna clap your cheeks, I'd rather beat my dick. I ain't never thirsty, baby. I got plenty to drink.
That was a bar. That was a major bar.
I get tired of that shit, man. Like, I see ladies put up with something like, I go understand something. I'm hyper observant. I'm an empath. I can sense people's feelings, thoughts, and all types of other things. I even pick it up from a lot of people. I just don't say nothing because it ain't that serious. It just be a little funny stuff, but humans will human, so you can't be that much of a stickler. So I let a lot of shit slide. But when it comes to shit like this, like I'll go to a LS party and I'm just observing.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm literally just observing. And I will see a woman with a guy that she don't make no sense that he even with her, because he don't even look like he know how to navigate in this space at all, which clearly means that she brought him in here. And this is where y'all fuck up. I'm not going to say why y'all bringing it, because I don't know. Maybe you liked him. You was trying to give him a chance. I don't know. But the thing is we understand life is short, man. Before you know it, your time is up. You understand what I'm saying? I want to see what Lem said. She said something amazing. It seemed like a really nice comment, but I didn't get to read it yet. But my whole thing is that I get frustrated because I see a lot of women playing themselves too.
Mm.
A lot of women, and I think this is what's happening. And I said this in one of my shorter videos. I said one of the problems is a lot of women that are worth it are wasting their time with a lot of men that ain't worth it, and a lot of men that is worth it are wasting their time with a lot of men are wasting their time with a lot of women that ain't worth it. Yeah. So you got them like two boats missing each other in the night. And because of that, it just adds to the frustration. Like I said, I'm speaking as the voice for the men, because like I said, a lot of these men is scared to say what I say because they afraid they ain't gonna get no pussy. I already told you I got plenty to drink. I ain't never gonna be thirsty. That shit is a fact.
And the thing for me,
I will tell y'all the truth.
So the thing for me is like I can't relate, and the women I hang with can't relate, and so I think for me, what I learned is if you associate with different, if you put out different energy, if you're intentional, like that's my word, like that's my go-to word. Are you intentional about the people you spend your time with, the energy, and all that other stuff? If you do that, you'll find that quality increases. But when people are constantly looking at the bottom of the barrel, when they're settling for less, when they're overlooking red flags, that's when you find that you end up in these situations consistently. And now it's a pattern. And now you think it's all people. And so that's my frustration, is like, I can't relate to women who aren't about anything. I can't relate to women who aren't ambitious. I can't relate to women who don't have anything going on. All the women I know make moves. You know what I mean? Like friends are in Florida right now on business conferences. You know, like my circle is dope. So when people talk about women who like don't have anything about them and they just talk a lot of smack and all that, I see it. Like sometimes I see it on social media, but those are the things I just scroll right by because I can't relate and I don't have anything in common with it.
You know, I feel the same way when I see them guys that are out here trying to bash these women. Because I'm not trying to bash y'all. They didn't come here. I said I'd fry you, but I love y'all. This is me giving y'all tough love and truth lessons. I'm speaking truth to power from an honest man's opinion, from a man who gets pussy, telling you, listen, this is the problem. When you meet men that are like me, I don't consider myself successful with views, but if you was to rate me economically, I guess I would be successful. To me, I still got a lot more I should do because I'm hard on myself. I never stop trying to grow and be more. If I'm worth this much, I'm trying to add another zero behind that. And then I put another zero behind that zero. God damn it. Like, that's my energy. And the people that's with me got to be on that energy. And if you ain't on that time, and I can't fuck with you. I mean, like I said, if I need a nut, I'll clap. Because that's how us niggas is. We don't fuck. But we just ain't gonna cuff. Lifestyle material, relationship material. This is when the two start to move away from each other. Let's highlight Lem's positive thing. I just want to put this.
Yeah, because this is when the two come together.
No, this is called seeing it the wrong way, recognizing that shit ain't it, even though drag did it, and then seeing how it can end up on the writer side of the tracks. Because you got to pick and choose, and it's not to knock anybody else. I'm not going to knock another guy or whatever. I'm going to say there's somebody for everybody, and that person wasn't for your situation and the way that you move. Now you come across somebody that matches your energy. You know what I'm saying? Stop trusting and wanting a relationship anymore and leaned into honest dating and found a dope-ass partner that allows you to be you unapologetically. And I love it. I tell you that every time I see you.
Yeah.
So, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
I love seeing happiness on my women. That's what I want to see. I want all of y'all to win. Like, I'm not on here yelling at y'all because I want y'all to lose. I'm on here screaming because I want y'all to hear me, because I want y'all to win. Understand that what you think you're doing that's right, it ain't the fucking right thing. That's why it's not working. Because if it was working, you wouldn't be on here single, still talking about how niggas ain't shit. How you tired of the WYDs in your inbox?
Hey.
How you tired of the blah, 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 blah? Listen.
I can say I'm tired of it and also say that my dating life is beautiful. I have no complaints.
But the thing is, at the end of the day, until you get to the finish line, everything ain't nothing but a trial run, baby.
I feel closer to the finish line and I like the journey.
And I just want to give Lims a round of applause for her testimony, because I love her. So, that's my thing. Because we highlight positivity here too. This ain't just about y'all and y'all. I love y'all women. I can't live without y'all. That's why I never have a jail record, because I literally can't live without y'all. I'd rather eat tuna fish, and I don't even eat fish. I'd rather eat tuna fish from a can and starve if that's what it took, than to be out here robbing and stealing, because I ain't got time for nobody jail. You heard me? I love y'all too much. I need y'all. I need to be able to touch y'all. Y'all soft and be smelling good and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, listen. And to my single ladies, Izzy, I see you. Yes, I know Nova, but my whole thing is this, and this is very serious. Everything's a trial run. Like, look what you did, Izzy, and she has it on her show. You know what I'm saying? Dirty Discussions.
Shout out to Doc Izzy. Yes.
You can find her very easily. You type her name in, Doc Izzy. I tested it myself. That's how I find her show when I'm half asleep and trying to remember the name, because the name's a little long. So I remember it by just typing in Doc Izzy. There's nobody else with that name on YouTube. So you literally will find her very easily. She has a show coming up where she's talking about her relationship journey, which I'm glad she's actually here for that, because she was with somebody and they're both dope people. Have a lot of love for both of them. He's a dope brother. Izzy's my girl. That's my boo. That's my friend. My whole thing is that she took her path of growth, realized what fit for her, even something that almost fit. It seemed almost like a right fit, but there were little things that maybe didn't, and was able to have a respectful separation, but there's still friendship, there's still love. Because everybody's not meant to be a happily ever after, but everybody is meant to help you get to the point where you find your happily ever after. Each step on the ladder is a progressive step, at least, if it's handled properly.
Yeah.
So I love that she's expressing that, because that's something that you gotta understand too. Don't come in looking for happily ever after. Take it day by day, put one foot in front of the other, and just see how it goes. Because I think too many people put too much pressure on relationships too. Like, you just started and you already tripping over, what bitches is he talking to? You knew the man was popping when you got with him. What you thought all of a sudden, because you got with him, he wasn't going to be popping no more? Shit, ain't nothing more popping than a nigga that got women around him. Trust me, I know. I go to a party by myself and still be surrounded by about 4, 5, 6 girls. And I'm not even doing anything crazy. I'm just there chilling. And what does that do? Draw more women to want to talk to you. That's the way it goes. It's the law of attraction. Blame it on science. And that's one of the things but that's something that I just find, Nova, that I feel is very important to take in, is that ultimately, if you want to be more than just lifestyle material, there's a way you have to conduct yourself. And it's not about how you're giving up your ass. You're in a lifestyle. If somebody has a problem with you fucking, they already the wrong one. Because if they met you on that type of time, then they shouldn't have a problem with you being on that type of time. Because it's about more than that. Like, you want to be able to share in those moments together, encourage each other, set each other up to get laid, all of that stuff. Because I love seeing those couples where the man will be like, shit, I mean, you know, she trying to see what's good with you, bro. And I remember when I was younger and it first happened, I was thrown off by the shit. I was like, my nigga trying to throw an alley for his girl to smash me? Like, what the fuck is going on? This is before I understood that I was the bull in the room and didn't realize it. And then us men will say the same thing, like, listen, I hope you bust her ass good so she'll shut the fuck up when we get home. I want to sleep. Now, granted, a lot of times that's capped with us, because those of us who feed off of the pleasure of the females that we have with us that are engaging in those things, we gonna want to fuck after you finish with them. We gonna be like, all right, wash up, and man essence off of you, and then get ready to get cracked like a wishbone.
Oh, hashtag goals. Hashtag goals.
But the whole thing is, there's not enough of that kind of mentality going on here. I see it at the events. I see the insecurity. I wish my bro Prince was on here. Me and Prince, I'll say this openly because we joke about this all the time. Me and my bro Prince, you know Prince is Nova? Yeah. So me and him talk about this all the time, where we literally will see people like dudes get all funny style acting the moment niggas is coming around, and we don't bother nobody. That dude's quieter than me, because me, I'm big mouth. I go in a party, I'm talking, I'm interacting, whatever. He be in a corner. Next thing you know, he in there cracking somebody back open. Me, I'll be walking around, you know, doing my thing. But my whole thing is that, you know, I think people need to take their time when it comes to these relationships, Nova. Again, I think people put too much pressure on trying to be the happily ever after without letting it happen organically. What would you think on that? Because I find
Yeah.
that to be extremely problematic. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I think a lot of times we enter things with pressure, for society pressure. As a woman who's almost 40, I know that there's a different type of pressure, to be in a relationship and to, find your partner. But I've intentionally like gotten rid of that pressure. I'm like, I will find what's right for me. I feel closer to it because I date more with more within what I want, right? And so it's like, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. And I'm able to weed them out quicker, right? That's why when the person said, what do you think about people who say, I'm not thinking about them at all, because I'm focused on the person who has been, more consistent, someone who's actually come up to Albany, someone who's, things like that. So we got to take the pressure off of the relationship and allow it to be in free flow, and don't stress it. Don't put unnecessary stuff onto it. Let it be. You be yourself. Let them be themselves, so that you can start seeing them in different lights, different stuff, right? And Izzy said, can we clean it up? Not lifestyle material, because lifestyle material is relationship. Yes, and I think the difference in that is, are you thinking about relationships, or are you only thinking about lifestyle activities? And that's where the difference comes in. Like, okay, I'm lifestyle, you're lifestyle. Do we want to just do lifestyle stuff together, or do we want to build partnership together? And as long as we're clear on what that is, what discussion that is that we have with each other, then we can grow from there. And then we know everything from there is focused on being partners, and the lifestyle is just a part of that.
Now, here's a question. And
Uh-oh.
no, Izzy put this one up because she was asking about, let's talk about dating with intention. What's the difference between going with the flow and dating with intention? I'll tell you mine, because I'm played both sides of that fence. You meet some people and off the rip, I want to date this person. I want to get to know them. I want to pursue something that can develop into something bigger than just friendship. I want to see romantically where this can go. That's the dating with intention. When going with the flow, and now this is my definition, I can't speak for everybody, but I'll say what I think it is. Going with the flow is more of, I'm not that sure about you. I find you attractive. You're interesting. That's why I'm talking to you. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with you or how this is going to go, because I need more information. I need more input. So I need you to feed me more input, and I'm just going to flow with it. If it flows towards a relationship, because I've had relationships that I didn't expect it to become a relationship, but it did. It went with the flow, and it flowed into that. I've also had situations where it was a friend. I dated with intention, and it went nowhere. And that could also go vice versa. But the point is, it's not about how you start, it's how you finish.
I agree with that. That's exactly how I would define it.
How do you feel, Nova?
No, I completely agree with. For the first time tonight, Max, I completely agree with everything you just said.
There's a reason why I'm looking at you, but I'm gonna let you cook right now. Good night, Ming. Good night. Thanks for watching the show. Don't be afraid to hit the messenger sometimes. I say hi too. I like having friends, man. It's fun. Because I get to talk to them.
This lifestyle is beautiful. I saw someone post, like, I don't want to do vanilla shit no more. And I agree. And it's like,
I like
the lifestyle has, I don't like, I think I like vanilla stuff with lifestyle people. Like,
Agreed.
and
I like that too.
Yeah. Yeah. If it weren't for like the fact that I have like established sister circle and stuff like that, I would be with my lifestyle friends a lot more. We would be doing a lot more things together. And distance. Distance is a huge thing. If it weren't for distance, I'd be hanging out with my lifestyle friends all the time. I would be living at Jeep's house. I would be venturing into Izzy's home. So I think that's what it is. This lifestyle is beautiful. It's a beautiful community. I love it here.
See, this is an alternative journey right
What's
here.
that?
Mo said, I was in a relationship and marriage from 16, excuse me, I said 16 years. You're a little older than that, so I know it was more than 16 years, but we ain't gonna call your age. And said now, after divorce, we decided to still date each other and date others, and it works for us. See, sometimes you need to go through some stumbles to figure your dynamic out. That's why I wanted to highlight that.
Yeah.
Because that's something that a lot of times people don't understand, and this actually rolls into the next one, which I want to respond to this. Izzy says, in response to what I had said before, she lives her life with intention. She's not going to invest her time in some okay partner. If her intention is to be a life partner, she's going to put more time and effort into somebody that is going to invest in her because she's a businesswoman and she's busy. So she basically feels the same way I do. I'm not going to waste my time giving a big investment into somebody that's giving me a partial one. That's the more or less on that. And my only thing I will say is, though, sometimes you got to let it cook, though. Because
let that thing simmer.
Everything isn't obvious from the door. And you could miss out on an amazing meal going for the minute steak.
Yeah.
Because the
you
minute steak
dropping gems tonight, Mac.
Oh, I had a lot of time to sit and think. The minute steak has it looks good because it cooks mad fast, and that shit is looking right. But when you let that filet mignon take its time, baby, and you just let it cook, and it's like
let it rest.
Gosh, you slide that knife in that joint after it's been cooked the right way. Woo! That thing tastes like life. As long as you don't get, that's another show. I was gonna go into the whole bad meat thing. I ain't gonna start that. That's the Maximus Unplugged show. We'll talk about that. But my whole thing is that you have to, and I say this, you have to sometimes let things take its time and cook a little bit. That's why I believe in the one foot in front of the other. I actually think when you put too much intention behind something, you again are putting relationship pressures on without letting it naturally take its course. And that can actually shoot you in the foot. Because though pressure does make diamonds, you could also just end up cracking open a piece of coal. So you have to.
And you know what I also realized?
Be careful of that.
I also realized for myself, sometimes I put pressure on something that was meant to just be a friendship. And it messed up the friendship possibility. And that was something that I had to realize just as a woman, right? Taking ownership of my stuff. Like, dang, I moved too quick, and I put a title on this or put something on this that it shouldn't have been because it wasn't meant to be that.
Because I've definitely made those mistakes myself. I'm not perfect. You sit up there and you're thinking, okay, I'm anointing you as the queen, and then find out you the court jester. It happens.
Ooh.
But the joke's on you. Because once I close that door, I don't open that motherfucker back. That's the one thing about me.
Yeah, but that's where the accountability comes in for me. It's like I can recognize situations where it was like, you shouldn't have took it there. You know, like you shouldn't have brought it there. And it I felt bad about it. Like I don't have any regrets in life. But I felt bad about it.
Listen, I had to sigh for
That's
a second.
okay, because it's life. We live and we learn, and we move forward, and we move forward with the lessons that we learned, and I'm okay with that.
Agreed. But I will say this, because we're going to wrap these up in a little minute, because Nova's eyes is getting puffy. She trying to keep moving, but she's sleepy.
Listen,
I'll be up until 3, 4 in the morning anyway, so this shit don't even fade me none. But for her, she about ready to sleep. But hold
the
up.
semester
Let me see
started
what's happening.
yesterday, and I feel like I've been teaching for 5 years in 2 days.
Okay, this is fair. So we had this said by Letitia, which I'm going to read hers. Dating with intention doesn't mean rushing into a relationship. You can take your time while still being intentional, which is true. But the problem is most people don't know how to balance that equation.
Yeah.
Most people, the moment they come with intention, they're forcing the narrative. Trust me, I've had women really try to bully my big ass into relationship. Imagine some little ass woman trying to bully me. And trying to bully me into a whole ass relationship that I wasn't even trying to sign up for. And then this is also the compliment what Izzy said, which is like you can date with intention without putting the pressure on dating, which is also what Letitia said. And it said, we're investing time into each other, getting to know one another to see if we're aligned for a relationship. We may still not be aligned yet, but if anything, we could part ways knowing we respected each other and gave it a good try and keep things cool, which is how it should be. Because truthfully, almost any of my exes I can see in the street and it ain't no problem. Give or take a couple of ones. But that's because, But at the end of the day, that's how you want it because, okay, this wasn't happily ever after. It was a thing that happened. The time passed. Tai says he says this all the time. It's much easier for me than most men. See, you can't say that. And the reason why I'm going to disagree with this is I've seen some niggas that really are walking with chicks that's way out of their zip code if we're just talking appearance to appearance. I'm talking about the outfit ain't even right. Nothing ain't right. But they walking with a baddie. It don't matter that I happen to be tall and look halfway decent. You know what I'm saying? It helps me, but the fact of the matter is I also know how to talk. I got that energy. I got that vibe. My confidence is unshakable. My confidence is not based on what another person thinks of me. My confidence is based on what I think of myself. So as long as your rating is based on what others is thinking of you, you're never going to go but so high because just as many people are going to like you as just as many people not going to like you. It is what it is. The only reason it's easier for me is because I don't give a fuck. The reason why I don't give a fuck is because my confidence level is here. Whether or not anybody want to give me some or not, I'm still going to be right here.
Yeah, I think and confidence is so attractive to women. Like I like a man with confidence. And a man with confidence gets so much more attention, energy from me than a man who doesn't have confidence because I don't know why, but I do know I'm just attracted to that energy, that masculine alpha confident, the essence of a man who knows his presence when he walks in the room takes my breath away each and every time. And it has nothing to do with looks. It's all about that energy.
And I'm going to comment on that. Here's my thing. Because Tai said that, some men wish they had 10% of what I have. But the thing is, do they also want 10% of the problems I got to carry that comes with it? Because heavy is the head. that wears the crown. I have a lot of responsibility. A lot of responsibility. That's why I don't accept anything other than the king's chair. I don't give a fuck if you got other partners or whatever. When you're around me, I am the king. And that is just what it is. It doesn't mean that anybody else you got in your life doesn't mean anything to you. But when you are here, when we are in our energy, I am the king, pure, exalted ruler of my entire domain. The only way, and for those men that wish they had more, you better go fucking get it. Because ain't nobody hand me shit. I am the highest earning person in my family. And that was not given to me. And this is me on the low end because I sacrifice work to do more education for myself. I'm not even at my maximum earning right now.
Same.
The shit,
Same.
The
I think
shit
I'm
doing right now, I actually feel it. No, I am the highest earning person in my family. Nobody is earning more than I am.
My dad is definitely in my family.
So my whole thing is, I came from nothing. Didn't even do the right thing. Fucked up multiple opportunities to earn 10 times as much as I'm earning now. Only reason I got anything is because I'm not afraid to lose sleep to get what I want. I'm not afraid to stand 10 toes down and fight through any storm, any adversity, any challenges that I have. Oh no, I know what you're saying, Ty. This all lines up for a reason. The fact of the matter is that no matter what the challenges are, the reason why I use that is because that was my greatest adversity. I genetically was gifted things like athletic talent, height, and all that stuff. Those are genetic gifts. You can't teach that. That's just something that you have.
Facts, because I got none of that.
The other things I had to learn and earn, tempered through the fires of making mistakes and learning from them. Growth. When it comes to ladies, it's the same thing. I wasn't all of this and all of that. I wasn't lit until I started playing ball. Then I got a little lit, but even then, I was nowhere near the man I am now. What makes me more and more alluring, even as I get older, is because I get stronger spiritually. My spiritual strength is 10,000 times stronger than anything else in my existence. It all starts from here.
Same.
Because there are other dudes that walk around that could be my physical equivalent, but spiritually, they're a midget compared to me.
Yep.
You know, that is what you gotta have. Like Ty, you gotta have that. You gotta have that thing, because when you have that thing, can't nobody tell you shit. I see niggas 5'4" that stand taller than a nigga that's 6'10".
Hey.
That's what it's all about. It ain't always about what is handed to you. It's about what you earn, because what you earn shines brighter.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm gonna leave that one. We gonna wrap this up because I'm hungry and this girl needs to eat. But we want to shout y'all out for coming on this show and staying here with us. I want y'all to do me a favor. Notice, I just want y'all to say happy birthday to me. Notice I didn't mention the stars or anything this week. I just wanted to welcome everybody back. But I want y'all to know that I use that star money to literally promote today's show out to Facebook in general. I don't know if it's actually working or what the engagement's going to be, because I was testing it on something. But I just want y'all to know, when y'all do hit those stars, that's what it goes to. But we could hit the stars next week. We just want to thank y'all this week. Again, thank y'all for the happy birthdays. Thank you, Lems. Listen, there's so many of them on my page, and I'm just truly grateful for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for everybody That's it. Izzy, yes, you have said it like that time.
You're so
Excuse
loved,
me.
Max, and we appreciate you.
And I love y'all back. But my whole thing is this ain't, well, it is about me, but the whole thing is I want to thank y'all for being here and constantly showing up in our little corner of the universe. Because this little corner, thank you, Mo. This little corner of the universe is gonna be here. It ain't going nowhere. This is something that we're gonna keep building on.
Yeah, we love it.
We're gonna keep, and I want to shout out Tai because he's always yelling at people like,
yes,
follow the show, share it, whatever. So I much appreciate that. And I know others of y'all are doing it. Y'all not as loud as he is about it.
Yeah, he's riding with us.
But I just want to say, whether you're loud, quiet, doing it behind the scenes, whatever it is you're doing, every single part of it is appreciated. So we thank y'all because this is my new year. Now I'm 46. Oh.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a blessing. So many people didn't get there.
Yes, that's very true. And go catch Doc Izzy's new episode on Link with Sir Leezus. I can't wait to watch that show.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good. I'm not
gonna put it on at night because I can't watch podcasts at night because I get sleepy. So I have to watch them during. No, I'm serious because I'll be out and I'm gonna be doing some Uber and some other bullshit probably if I go back out tonight. I don't know if I want to, but if I did, that would be what I'd be doing. So I don't want to make myself sleepy. I got to put on R&B music and sing. Ooh. Thank you, Melody. I appreciate that. Letitia, you wish you was my height. You too short. Go sit down.
She's in your like spirit, 6 feet tall. It's okay. In your spirit.
No, she's like 6 feet tall. She's a tall girl.
Because I had her back and she was 5'2".
Listen, if you had her back, we would not see you behind her.
We'll talk about this next week. So coming up, guys, we have some really dope topics that are coming up. We're going to talk about some mental health stuff. We're going to talk about friendship, friend or foe. And there was another topic that's in my notes that I can't get to right now. But
can I make a request? Can we go mental health next week?
We can go mental health next week.
Look how happy you got. Yeah. Because mental health is a serious problem in today's society in general. And we need to always readdress those things.
Absolutely.
I know we touch on that issue a lot, but that's because it's very important.
It's very
if you deal with the little Looney Tunes, you ain't going to be happy, is you? So let's keep it all the G. Nova, shut up. All right, so go ahead. You got anything else before we wrap this up?
Yes, make sure if there's anything specific to mental health that you want us to talk about, let us know on the in my inbox. You can inbox me respectfully and or like in the comments when Tahi's in the Social Experiment group. Let us know what you want to hear from us about mental health specifically.
All right, that's what's up.
Yay!
All right. Listen, again, Tahi, thank you. We love y'all. All y'all for y'all help. Good night, Izzy. Enjoy your drinks. Don't drink and drive. Well, don't do anything. I can't tell her anything because she's not going to drink and drive.
Be safe.
But just be safe, honey. Make sure you get back. I don't want to have to hurt nobody.
That's okay.
Because my car works and I be outside. Lucky I got to work. Anyway, y'all have a good night. We catch y'all next week. Peace out.
Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe.